Hey guys, it's Justin. So, the Nintendo Switch. How do I feel about this new contraption constructed by Nintendo? Well... Oh my god! I wanted to keep myself calm and collected throughout this video, but I guess not. So without going into total Nintendo fanboy mode, I love the Nintendo Switch. Its concept, the design, it just looks really solid. And everything about it screams two things to me. One is just overall potential, and the two is it kind of shows Nintendo's learning from the mistakes they made with the Wii U. Don't get me wrong, I feel the Wii U overall is a generally great system. Okay, maybe not a great console itself, but it has a boatload of great games that more than make up for the somewhat difficult to work with archetype. Speaking of, this is probably one of the few times I actually wouldn't mind seeing Wii U ports be featured at launch. Not because they didn't sell well on the Wii U and selling them on a potentially more successful console would boost sales, no. Let me explain. I think with the Switch's unique design, ports could be engaging and worth buying again in their own right. Take for example the Mario Kart and Splatoon demos they showed off. I feel in both cases they could be more than just enhanced ports. With the Switch's design being a combination of both a home and handheld console, I think each game could be fun in both on the go and at home sessions like they showed off in the preview. If Splatoon is ever re-released on the Switch or even given a sequel, I just hope it has a competent local multiplayer mode. That would instantly sell me on the port, honestly. So not only can they be enhanced ports with new features like new characters for Mario Kart and new weapons and even game modes for Splatoon, but they can also utilize the Switch's unique features to create new ways to play. By the same token, having potential compatibility for up to 4 players on one screen just screams potential for Super Smash Bros. But I'm sure Sakurai and his crew have something up their sleeves for that down the line. What else can I say? Nintendo's new American slogan fits. There's absolutely no play like it. And even besides ports, I feel the Switch will have a better launch lineup than what the Wii U ever had. Maybe it's not going to be directly at launch, but that new Mario 3D game looks pretty nice. The thing that caught my eye was the return of the triple jump, honestly, after it not being in 3D Land or World for whatever reason. If they did something like 64 or Sunshine again like many people have asked for, like with overall linear progression throughout the game whilst collecting power stars in a collectathon environment to proceed, I'm absolutely down. Hell, even if they went the Galaxy route and had a huge hub world to explore with grand levels to venture through, that'd be great too. Either way, for the one game that's not a port that's essentially confirmed to be happening besides Breath of the Wild, that's solid. Though to be honest, I wouldn't mind 3D World being ported to the Switch as the multiplayer would probably work really well with on-the-go sessions that was mentioned previously, or if they just included 3D World style simultaneous multiplayer in this new game, that'd be cool too. Or both. And I'm sure other Nintendo franchises will follow suit as well. Kirby, Donkey Kong, don't fuck up the feel of Metroid this time, Nintendo. Hell, I think now's about the right time to bring back F-Zero. The Pokemon Company also said they'd be supporting the Switch when it was still called the NX, which isn't too surprising considering, well, while it's not fully owned by them, Pokemon is generally considered a Nintendo staple. One other random thing, I wouldn't mind a device that lets you play DS and 3DS games on the Switch. Just saying, Nintendo. But even other than the games, I overall really like the design Nintendo has going for the Switch. I love the idea of a handheld and home console hybrid, and I think it works in Nintendo's favor because the 3DS is their biggest moneymaker at this point. So portability is pretty important in this case. Plus, the home console aspect can help Nintendo gain some more leverage in that market again after Sony and Microsoft basically dominated in the last generation. I know that there's that subset of people that think Nintendo should just make handheld consoles, and you know, I don't exactly blame them that much. Nintendo's handhelds have always been immensely successful with hits like Pokemon and New Super Mario Bros., but I wouldn't say Nintendo's time in the home console market is over since, well, before the Wii U came, the Wii. Thanks to its wide range of appeal, it was a huge success. It won the 7th generation of consoles sales-wise without a doubt. So yeah, I wouldn't doubt Nintendo that much in the home console market. If anything, I feel the Switch's design will bring Nintendo a lot of share in the home market. I'm not keeping my hopes that high, but that's just how I feel about it. So in closing, a few thoughts. I'd like to mention that originally I was going to make a video on how I felt about Nintendo as of late. Before the Switch, or NX, or whatever you want to call it, was fully revealed. I was gonna mention how I feel Nintendo doesn't care about how their fans think about their games, and how they don't give fans that many opportunities to voice their opinions. To be honest, I think the only point about that still stands is, yeah, Nintendo should be more social with their fans. As much as I love Nintendo of America's phone support, seriously, props to the awesome people who run it, I do think that having a support account on Twitter like what Xbox and PlayStation do would definitely help them in the long run. But back to the Switch, because honestly, this reveal changed all of that. It shows that in a lot of ways, what may be somewhat infamous of a statement on their social media pages is kind of true. I feel they've listened to the issues that people have faced with the Wii U and just honestly want to improve with the Switch. I feel the reveal of the Switch changed my current thoughts about Nintendo for the better. All they really have to do is ease up on the DMCAs and I think we're good. I definitely think the Switch will be more successful than the Wii U, but I can't be entirely sure how successful it'll be in the long run. For now, I'm just hoping that more about the console will be discussed soon. Probably they'll do a segment on the console during the next Nintendo Direct. But for now, what do you guys think? I'm pretty pumped for the Switch as a whole, as I'm sure you know by now, but I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the console. So for now, as always, this is Justin signing off.